Welcome back, guys. It's Lady Prime here with another pro wrestling crate. Honestly, I can't remember what month this is. It's been sitting on my floor for about 2, maybe 3 months. But yeah, not been opened, and my new pro wrestling crate is already in the midst of being processed, so that lets you know how bad I've been. But already, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. It's a fresh cut. Let's see what we got. We got this. We don't look at that. We got a t-shirt. Let's see who it is. The whole, it's a Sabu and RVD shirt. I don't have neither, but now I got the best of both worlds. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Oh, I already think I'm gonna like this one. I love how this shirt feels already. We got a Hardy's forever since 1992. That's cool. I really appreciate the fabric. This is gonna be one that I marinate in for the next week or so. But yeah, I've always been a Matt Hardy guy. That was my guy. That was the one I had the crush on. That was mine. And I remember my high school, actually I met her in middle school because of wrestling. She was a Jeff Hardy fan and I was Matt Hardy. But yeah, I do that. Good old times with my friend Savannah. She's no longer alive, but good times. What is this? Truth Turbo? What is this? I'm gonna cheat and look at my card because I don't know who this is. The Outrunners glasses. Okay, I know of them. I have not been able to watch. I have not watched a lot of AEW. I watch the pay-per-views, but the weekly shows I don't really watch. It's just, it happens. Not too bad, not too bad. I can see pretty good out of those. Alrighty, we got some micro ballers. Oh, if you're an ICP fan, which I am not, but you know, WCW, yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, my friend Savannah was a big ICP fan. I was not a juggalo. I did not go through that phase. So sorry. We got some air fresheners. We got Earthquake and Typhoon. That is sick. That's cool. I like that. I don't know where I'll put them. I'm not going to put them in Fanboy's new truck. I will not do that. He does not get to get blessed with that.
Y'all see?
We got a pin, of course. We got Los Guerreros. That's pretty cool. Let's see, and then we got, Ollie's trying to distract me with his dancing. We got, of course, last but not least, some autographs. I think I'm feeling two autographs in there. Oh, I forget his name. Is Alex what? I'm cheating, guys. I'm cheating again. Alex Reynolds. Can you see that? Yeah. And then we got, oh, actually, I believe there's 3. Oh, what is his name? Last name Silver. They were with, not Brody King, Brody Lee, and I can't think. I went blank. Fanboy is gonna make fun of me and insert it here because it's going over my head.
The Dark Order. They're called the Dark Order.
And then we got this one. This is some 80s goodness right here. And again, I cannot think of his name. What is his name? Tom Pritchard. There we go. Tom Pritchard. Look at that hair. That sweet, sweet hair. I'm telling you, I want this hairstyle, but on me. So I got 3 autographs. Okay. So I didn't miss out too much on waiting a few months on finally opening this. Sorry, everything is awkward with my hand. It's called getting old. It's called carpal tunnel syndrome.
It's possibly time for an upgrade.
Anyways, a few things that I did get to pick up at the last time we went to the Eckman's. I got a Ric Flair. These are not the, what are these ones? This is 94. These are not the LJNs.
No, they're not. LJN made WWF figures. These are original San Francisco Toymaker WCW figures from the mid-90s.
But I got this one. I got the Wild Man, Mark Marrow.
She means Johnny B. Bad. Yes, he did go by the name Wildman Mark Marrow in the WWF, but that's a toy of Johnny B. Bad.
Look at that. Look at that hair. And it's all in good condition. Look at the flare. With the belts. Not too bad. The paint's still on there. Minus some on the hair is a little dingy. Not too bad. And then I remember seeing this one as a kid, but I didn't pick it up because my mom told me no. Sable. Never had a Sable figure. This is my first one. Fanboy is not a big fan of her, but I just love her. You can't not say Sable in the Attitude Era. You can't. Despite any differences, any backstage politics, but yeah. Comes with this little stand. Pretty cool. And then there was an AEW figure that Fanboy picked up for me, which I didn't even realize he picked up for me. You have to, it's not that I'm not grateful. You guys have to know FanboyPrime and how he presents gifts to you. It's not like this extravagant thing. It's like he'll throw it at you, toss it at you, and go, here you go. So if he threw it at me, I probably didn't pay attention because I'm so used to him just tossing things at me. So he did pick me up an AEW Adam Copeland figure. So I got my first Adam Copeland. It's hard not to say Edge, but Adam Copeland AEW figure. And this is one of 5,000. And I still have not opened any of the AEW figures. Still not. And I forgot, I'm looking at some stuff that we did pick up, and I'll be right back. A few more things that we got to pick up from this one guy. The ones that we picked up these figures for him. We picked up a bunch of wrestling magazines. Again, I don't remember where I placed them because this was a few months ago, but it was all this, some magazines, and these. And he just gave me a good price. He was just like, he didn't have individual pricing on everything. He was just like, bring a stack of stuff and then I'll let you know what it is. And I've dealt with this, I've ran into this guy before at a Monsters Con, and his little setup, I had a bunch of old raw WWE like photos. There was like this album I had as a kid, and I still have it, and I'm still trying to fill it up with all the like memorable moments. And I found a bunch of them, and he was like, yeah, just go through them and I'll let you know. He ended up giving them for me for free. So I ran into the same guy at the Eckman's. He gave me a good deal on this. So grateful. Hopefully run into him pretty soon in August again, because he had a lot of cool stuff. He did. We got, Fanboy loves puzzles. Loves puzzles. We do a puzzle for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we've been able to find some Halloween ones, so he does enjoy to do some puzzles. I'll get in on the action, but I let him start it first because I just don't have the patience to like start it. But once he gets going, then I can start seeing everything. But yeah, got this vintage He-Man Masters of the Universe. Look at that heart. That art is sick. Then we found this Macho Man puzzle. I'm hoping it has all the pieces. Again, he gave me a good deal, so I can't really complain, but that's pretty cool. But the first one that I saw was, the box is beat up, so bear with me, but it's awesome. Look at that Brutus the Barber Beefcake puzzle. So we will be putting these together eventually. There was a Hulk Hogan one puzzle, but I passed on it just because it was Hulk Hogan. I could find Hulk Hogan anywhere. Things like seeing like a Macho Man or a Brutus the Barbecue Beefcake puzzle, like you really don't run into that very often, so I passed on the Hulk Hogan. Probably will end up with it eventually. I did see it on eBay. It was not too bad. But yeah, that is far as what I have for my wrestling. Now my one non-wrestling thing that we did get was Fanboy did pick me up. Fanboy, he's a nice guy. He's all right. He gets me things. He got me the Eckman 97 Rogue. Now, I have been watching a lot of X-Men lately. I don't know if it's just pure nostalgia because that's what me and my brother used to watch when we were kids. But I've just been really watching it. I've been picking up a lot of X-Men comics. I do have a trade in mind for a whole story that I really want to read, so that will be in a future haul. But as far as right now, guys, that is all I have. I will try to be better. I cannot promise. I try. It takes a lot of courage for me to film myself and hear the sound of my own voice. Still getting used to it, so bear with it. I can only imagine what Fanboy has to go through when he has to hear me every day for the rest of his life. But thank you again, guys. I will catch you next time.